it's a place where tech entrepreneurs can get a start, get assistance, get help, and to grow into much larger companies.
The place is probably more agile, since a community can change its mind and probably can evolve and optimize the process.
I believe the VC-owned accelerator will be mostly interested in very few things. And the fact that this is owned by the whole community will probably open more projects and will most likely see more diversity.
Hopefully, as a mentor, I can be a trusted advisor. That's my goal. I've been in 6 venture-funded startups and several other self-funded startups, and it's hard work. And when I think back at the best mentors I had 3 very good mentors at my most successful company.
My challenge would probably to work quickly and to be very agile and be opportunistic probably too, and to have something very concrete and very fast.
Well, first of all, I'm an entrepreneur myself, so I kind of went through what these people are going to be going through or are going through right now. I'm very involved in an international community. Most of my user base is in the US, so I can probably also help them understand what going global means, and also help them to launch their project not just in France but to a global audience.
Okay, the first time I ever worked in Paris was in 1985, and we're quite a number of years later, and I see vast changes.
The first thing is the network is growing and people get to know each other.
If you're based in Paris, you're in the middle of Europe, you have access to Spain, UK, Germany, all sorts of very attractive markets. And I would say more diversity maybe in a single language market.
I think with the camping, it's a place to build an infrastructure to create the equivalent of a Silicon Valley here in France.
It's fairly interesting to see that you can hire some very good engineers in Paris for like not even half the price of an engineer in the Silicon Valley or New York, for example. That's a good thing.
3 things that are happening are that the lower costs, you don't need as much capital to start a company. The second is that people in France are more willing to take risk. If you look at the inscriptions in Startup Weekend, Seed Camp, all of the different programs to help you make a startup, huge subscriptions in France. And then the third thing is you have Le Camping, which is the building of an infrastructure to support the people that want to make startups.